So hello and welcome to another video, and in the last video we have seen that how we can do retrieval augmented generation in AWS, and in this video we will do a hands-on on full setup on how we can do RAG uh, with knowledge bases. So first we will need to create a IAM user, and then and only then we can work in the knowledge base. So we would just just search IAM and we would do users. Then we'd create a user. So username would be, I would just put my name, and yes, this is we would tick on this, put on custom password, and I will just uh, put my password here, and we would untick this, and then next. Then in attach policies directly, we would give administrator access, and then next. Then we would just create user, and we'll just view this user. Okay, just give me a moment. All ready, and you just do this. So this is our root user, and oh, sorry, we will need to sign in into a new session, and then we would put our root user here. Already, so this would be okay. So this is our root user. You can see here there is a hyphen between. I mean, this is our IAM user. I'm sorry, and this is our root user we created. So now we'll create a knowledge base, and for creating a knowledge base, uh, we need to create it from Amazon S3. We need to select a data source type. You can create it from web crawler. You can also create it from custom, Confluence, Salesforce, and SharePoint. And then we'll click on next, and all ready. So we have created a bucket here S3 already. So we just look into this Amazon S3, and we just get in here, and in objects we would upload the file that we want to yeah, so this is the info on file, and we would upload it in our bucket. And yes, so we have already uploaded the file, and in knowledge base we would select from the S3. Okay, so in our bucket we have our file Amazon S3, and we just refresh this, and we'd also refresh this. Already, and we'll just hit on upload. Already, so here you can see that we have our object file as S3, and in here we would also click on next, and the S3 URL would be mydemo.bucket, and we can see here that we have our PDF uploaded. So we just select this bucket and we'll choose on this and we'll click on next. We need to select an embedding model, so you just select Titan G1, that is on demand, V28 tokens, I'm sorry, and would hit on apply. And yes, we need to create a quick vector store, so we would do Amazon OpenSearch serverless. This takes some compute uh, cost, but it is very costly, but we will just use it for 1 hour, and I mean less than 1 hour, so we won't get charged anything for that. And yes, we are good to go, and we just create a knowledge base. So creating a knowledge base would take sufficient time, about 7 to 10 minutes, so we just wait for some time. Already, so as we can see here that our knowledge base is created, and we can also see that where it is created from. And now we will just come on this knowledge base, and we would click on sync, and we just wait for a while. Already, so we have already completed the syncing, and we just come here, and we would see open. Already, so it is already indexed in open source. We would see it later on that how it get indexed in open source server knowledge base. So just give me a moment, and let's just get here. Already, so yes, you can see here that our field name is Bedrock knowledge base default vector, and yes, we just sync this file. Okay, and now we just test this knowledge base, that how it is working or not. We would just select that we only need answers from the uh, data source, that is our document. So we just write what is AWS. I'm sorry, what is AI? That is in our document. So as you can see here that we have successfully got the answer, and here also you can see from the data sources that only data sources answer would be preferred here, that this is the answer. There are 3 or 4 sources that the answer was generated from. And yes, so our knowledge base is working very well. And don't forget to delete this because this was just from the demonstration purpose, and we would delete it because we need to pay if we do not delete it. So yes, we just delete this data source, and I'm sorry, the knowledge base. And yes, it would just take a bit of time, and yes, this is deleted. And I would also delete this. Already, so we have whereas we also need to delete this storage. So we'll also delete our bucket so that we don't need to pay anything for the storage services. And yes, we'd select this and we would delete. Okay, I'm sorry. First, we need to empty this bucket, and yes, just give me a moment. We just get back. And first, we would delete the object here. We would select this and we delete this object first. And we need to write and first after deleting the object, we'd also delete our bucket, and we'd just come here, buckets, and we would delete this bucket. Already. Okay, so yes, don't forget to delete everything before you close this, because as you would wait for it would this knowledge base would take time to delete. But yes, make sure to delete everything because if you would not delete, AWS will charge for you. And yes, in AWS open uh, search serverless, I would just give you some information on that one. So open search service. You just come on the dashboard. So yes, already we have deleted the knowledge base. So yeah, that is all for this topic, and we'll see you in next topic. So yes, thank you very much for watching this video. Like this video, share this video, and don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.
If you have any question or any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye and have a nice day.